Hey there everyone, it's Dave here with another video on the Ultra Modern Baseball channel, and today I'm going to be walking through a recent mail day. I have a giant stack of cards here. We'll kind of talk through why I picked up some of these. It's a mix of eBay purchases and Twitter stack sales, or I guess you call it X stack sales, and that's where I pick up a lot of my collection, both stuff that I keep in my PC and things that I try to flip for a little bit of profit to buy more cards. But before we get into all that, I'm going to give away the Ultra Pass from our last video. If you're new to the channel, I try to give away an Ultra Pass in each video, which entitles the winner to 2 randomly selected cards from my prize box. And those are given away to people who are, first of all, US residents who subscribe to the channel, and then like the video and comment with the provided password, which is usually somewhere toward the middle of the video. And again, I try to do that with each of my videos. So if you're new to the channel, that's how we give those out. Feel free to scroll back and see a couple of the live streams where I've given out some cards in the past to get an idea of what kind of cards I put in the prize box. But let's go ahead and give away the most recent Ultra Pass, which was for the video where I ripped a couple of Topps Archives blaster boxes and Topps Series 2 blaster boxes. This is the URL for that video. So we're going to go ahead and we will do the keyword filter. The password was RIP, as in go ahead and rip those blaster boxes. So we've got 6 comments. Appreciate all of you who join in and participate in the Ultra Pass giveaway. It's always fun to give back some cards to the hobby. So this Ultra Pass is going to Sports Card Collector 9599. Nice rip. I love to open some Stadium Club hobby. Yeah, you know, Stadium Club looks like it's finally, maybe, fingers crossed, going to be hitting our hands very shortly. I think later this month, maybe even by the time the video comes out, you'll start to see some of it getting ripped. So very, very soon that's coming out. I might try to get one for the channel too. I'm trying to be conservative with what I rip these days. I'd rather honestly spend the money on singles, both for my PC and for, you know, if I'm flipping cards. It's just, you know, what I would prefer to do. But it is always fun to rip into some stuff as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will get into my stack. I've got a couple of stands over here, so I'll try to put some of the cooler cards out on stands so we can just have them displayed out here. And, you know, it kind of runs the gamut. Like I was saying, you know, I buy some cards from X stack sales. I buy some from eBay. I tried to organize them a little bit so we have a little bit of a theme going through the stack. But, you know, it's going to be a mix of things, as you will see. So this is part of the stack, just part of it. These are some of the ones that I've already kind of processed a little bit. Let's start off with a couple of negatives. So these I think I got from 2 different sales, but we have Luis Arraez negative there from the Marlins, and Jose Ramirez negative from the Guardians. Arraez, I believe, actually has 2 negatives because he's in Topps Chrome Update as well. Is this the Topps Chrome Update? No, this is Topps Chrome. So it's a little bit of a strange case because the reason he's in Update is because they want to put him in his Marlins uniform, which he was not in for Flagship, but they had time to switch it for Topps Chrome, so you've got 2 different Luis Arraez negatives that you could chase down. Make it make sense. It's not, you know, not up to me. I got a Mike Trout X-Fractor, always a nice card. I mean, for a while, these X-Fractor Mike Trouts throughout the years and a PSA 10 were going for well over $100. Not so much these days, I don't think, but still a really, really cool card. I will always collect a nice Mike Trout parallel and refractor. Cole Reagan's a guy that I still feel, look, don't listen to me for advice on collecting cards to buy and flip and all of that, but a guy that still feels underpriced. If you look at what he did last year down the stretch after he was traded to the Kansas City Royals, there was maybe no pitcher more dominant in all of baseball than Cole Reagan. So, you know, I'm snatching up some rookies of his when I see him. That's a gold border out of 2023. Max Fried Gypsy Queen Indigo to 250. I'm a sucker for the Gypsy Queen cards, as those of you that are members of the channel are aware. Little Dave Winfield Blue Border Parallel out of 2020 Topps. Andrew McCutchen, I've been grabbing some of his numbered cards when I see him. You know, he always has a little bit of a cult following, rightfully so. That one's out of 299. This one was a super cheap pickup. This was a 2023 Donruss Gold Artist Proof Diego Cartaya rated prospect. And where's the number? Yes, right there, out of 10. I think I got this one for $2. So, you know, anytime you can get a card that low numbered, top 100 prospect, even though it's not licensed, is a no-brainer to me. And then the unlicensed cards of catchers are the way to go because you don't see any logos anyway. So it's a little bit less noticeable. This was a really cool one. Cards for Sale, I forget the exact Twitter handle, but Cards for Sale on Twitter had some really, really cool sales going on. The best card of which I'm going to save for last, but this is one of the ones I picked up. I think it was $5. Mookie Betts Purple Sonar out of this year's Topps, or I guess 2023 Topps Chrome, out of $275. Super cool card. Another one I grabbed from his sale, Pete Alonso. Fuchsia Megabox to $199, another guy that sells really, really well. New York superstar, you know, of course, it makes sense that he would sell well. This was from Scooter Stacks. Great to see him active again on Twitter. And this was a Chase Utley turn of the century. I guess you would call it a parallel, but all of the turn of the century Donruss Elite cards from 2004 were numbered. So that one out of 250, Chase Utley, you know, going to have a shot at the Hall of Fame. If it doesn't happen this year, maybe in the future. So I jumped on that one. This Ozzie Albies, I think, was $1 in a stack sale. So a Donruss trending Ozzie Albies numbered to $149. Too good a deal to pass up. This was another one that was way too cheap in a Twitter stack sale. Jeremy Pena green foil. You know, I know a guy that didn't have the best year last year, but numbered to 125. 69 out of 125, had to grab that for, I think it was $1. Really easy decision there. But since we introduced the greens, why don't we go ahead and we'll just do a whole stretch of greens right here. All right, so we've got Dylan Cease, another one in a stack sale. No. This was a Twitter auction, I think, that I got this one. Rookie Dylan Cease numbered to $199. As of now, still a member of the White Sox. Sounds like the asking price has been too high for him, but it was not too high to get this card in an auction. Manny Machado, that is a Topps Fire green, and the numbering is a little hard to see, but it is out of $199. I think that one cost me $1.25, so that was pretty simple. I think that's the right price on that one. And a couple of Dustin Pedroia greens. Just happened to come across a couple of really nice Dustin Pedroia green cards. This one was in an auction, I believe, so I think that would have been about $1. And this one was from Yeshark Boss, so shout out to you. And that is out of $99. This one was a couple of bucks, but man, what a cool card. Dustin Pedroia Bowman Chrome Green. I had picked up a gold foil Jason Dominguez and had sold it, but replaced that with a green foil Jason Dominguez from Boston Cards 630. One of my favorite people who I've mentioned before on the channel. Appreciate you, bud. So I picked that one up, and this one's out of $99. These cards tend to resell pretty well. Jason Dominguez, obviously a favorite of Yankees prospectors. So, you know, if you can get a numbered card of his, even if it's not a Bowman, it's usually a pretty good bet if it's not too expensive. Norge Vera, sticking on the green pro debut theme. That one is autographed. Not a top prospect necessarily, but an auto number to 99. And I believe this one cost, I think it was, again, around $1.25 or something like that in a Twitter auction. Yordan Alvarez rookie, we're going to have a couple more of him coming up, as you'll see. This is the Flame Red Parallel out of 2020 Topps Fire, another product like Gypsy Queen that I mentioned that is not around anymore, unfortunately. And, you know, I realized I did not deliver on my promise of telling you my Topps Archives idea when we were opening the Archives blaster boxes. I wish they would mix in some of these defunct themes into Topps Archives in the future. So some Topps Fire, some Gypsy Queen, some Topps Gold Label, you know, some of those designs through the years that are not being used anymore. Mix them in instead of just using old flagship designs. That's kind of how I feel about it. But I would like to know what you think. Let's just make that the password for the Ultra Pass today. It's going to be Archives, as in Topps Archives. You know how to spell that. I don't have to tell you. Tell me what you would like to see from Topps Archives in the future. Again, my idea would be to have, you know, designs like Topps Fire here. And do I have a Gypsy Queen handy so that when you're going through a pack, you just have a little bit more variety as opposed to the old flagship designs. So you'd have, I don't know, maybe one old flagship design and then, oh, cool, a Topps Fire card, and oh, cool, a Gypsy Queen card. I don't know. It would just be a cool idea. I would like to see it. I don't know if any Topps or Fanatics executives are watching, but you can have that idea. Just send me some hobby boxes for the channel, and it's yours. You get the thumbs up from me. And speaking of thumbs up, you know what to do. Go ahead and like the video for me. It's a big help. Always appreciate growing my audience. We got a great base of people here that watch these videos, even though it's hard to find time to do them. I greatly appreciate all of you. And as I mentioned, the Ultra Pass password for this video is archives. So let me know what you would like to see out of Topps Archives in the future. Here's a Nolan Ryan. This is a rainbow foil from 2018 Big League, I believe, numbered to 100. You know, anytime I see a numbered Nolan Ryan for cheap, I'm probably going to pick it up because he's got a lot of hardcore collectors. A couple of pickups from the LCS recently. Nothing crazy here, but picked up an Illumination Salvador Perez. I think that's an orange donut circle. Not that I have to tell you, number to 99. This Bobby Abreu is from 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum, and this one I think cost me $1, number to 99. Guy that's having a hard time drumming up an eligibility case for the Hall of Fame, but Bobby Abreu, a great player for years and years. And speaking of the Hall of Fame, here's Andre Dawson, and this one is out of 2021 Donruss, red and white parallel. It's got a nice little pinstripe in there, number to 99. And if I'm remembering correctly, yeah, game-worn / used. So that's always what you want to see when you're talking about a relic. Anything that's player-worn, you might as well throw it in the trash. I'm being a little hyperbolic. But we have this Kyle Tucker first sky blue. Got a little hair or something right there. Kyle Tucker first sky blue. This one I picked up. It was, to be honest, kind of mislisted on eBay, so got a great deal on this. These tend to go for around 15 bucks. I think I paid like 3 shipped for this one. So really, really good deal. This was a cool find in another stack sale. Speaking of Gypsy Queen, Satchel Paige. So it's a high number SP, and then it's also the blue border, so it's numbered to 150. So these were typically pretty tough pulls. This one out of 2022 Gypsy Queen. So that was just a really cool one. I think that one was, I don't know, maybe $2, something like that. Really cool find. Randy Johnson, a numbered Hall of Famer. We've got a couple other numbered Hall of Famers in here, which is a PC of mine, just numbered Hall of Famers. Trying to get one of every Hall of Famer that I can possibly get. I don't think I can get them all, but this Randy Johnson, gold, numbered to 50. This Robin Yount I picked up in a sale. I'm going to talk more about that sale in a minute. Robin Yount Marvels, red foil to 149. Really, really cool set. We have another from the Marvel set I'll show off in a little bit. Couple more numbered Hall of Famers, another defunct set here. Topps Gold Label, they don't make it anymore. David Ortiz and Ted Williams, they're both numbered to 99, as you can kind of sort of see up there. So a couple of Red Sox Hall of Famers, near and dear to my heart. This one was a cool one. So this is the SP, I think, again, they do this as a high number, yeah, 355. So I think all the high numbers in Allen and Ginter are SPs, if I'm getting that right. Not the biggest Allen and Ginter nerd, but the filigree foils I love. I think you get about 1 per hobby box. It's a really cool design. It's maybe my favorite thing Allen and Ginter has done, because I don't generally love that product, but the filigrees just really look nice on these cards. They don't really, you know, reflect a ton, you know, like the foils or refractors do, but a really cool card. These tend to go for around 12 to 15, if I'm remembering correctly, and I got that in an auction for, I think, $2, so that was a great deal. All right, so we're getting into another sale. This was from PBJ Singleton on Twitter. He runs some crazy sales, and not very often, but just great deals when he runs them. So a bunch of these upcoming ones, we're going to get into a bunch of Heritage Purples here. These are all PBJ Singleton. This Jeremy Pena here is an image variation, so rookie image variation. As you can see right there, it says right on the back of the 2022 Heritage cards. This is an image variation, so pretty cool. That one was, I think, $3, maybe even less. I really need to jot down these prices, but the stack is just kind of too big to give you full context on all of these. Just assume that that your guy here is getting a good deal on it, okay? Gleyber Torres, purple. I want to say this was $1 in his sale. Gleyber, not, you know, the highest selling guy anymore. A lot of the hype is worn off of him, but just a really, really solid major leaguer. He honestly deserves better because he's a very good Major League Baseball second baseman. And then we've got a former Dodger here and a Dodger that should be returning to the team this year after some injury issues. Purple refractor. Again, the purples are not numbered, but a purple rookie refractor there from the hot boxes. Heritage basically has hot boxes where you get a bunch of purples out of them. Here's Kyle Tucker, as again sharing the spotlight on his Heritage rookie card, as did Yordan Alvarez here, sharing it with Aristides Aquino, who was a really big Reds prospect. I guess you could say he was a little old for the time and has since kind of fizzled out quite a bit, but had a hot start to his career back in 2019, I think was when he kind of blew up. So anyway, there's a Jordan rookie. And here's another one. So you might not guess it by looking at this, but this is the Jordan image variation. A little bit of a scuffed up top loader there, but you can, or action variation, not image variation, action variation. Doesn't look like he's really in action all that much, but hey, you know, the makers of 2020 Heritage know better than I do. That's a cool card. I want to say that these go for around 12 to 15. Don't take anything that I'm saying here as gospel. Again, I don't have it in front of me, but I got a pretty good deal on that one. I picked up a bunch of these hoping maybe one or two of them would be good candidates for grading. Heritage is really, really tough though, and I think I ended up knocking that one out by that corner, you know, just some slight issues all around. The paper-based cards are always difficult, so I knocked that one out. Sticking with the PBJ Singleton sales, these both were in there. Have the Mark McGuire foil out of the J-Rod collaboration to $199, and this Josh Young for 99 out of 99. I want to say, again, I'm getting all of this wrong. I think this one was $1. I think this one was 50 cents. I mean, just great deals. So I was happy to find that. Did pick up some Juan Soto cards recently, and this was one of them. Orange foil Juan Soto out of 2021 Topps Series 1. And yes, Topps Series 1, numbered to $2.99. Also picked up a blue refractor in the PBJ Singleton sale of this exact image and set. But I have since, you know, sold that one. That one was another really good deal. Aaron Ashby, green auto here. I think we're getting into a stretch of autos, actually. This one was in the PBJ Singleton sale, as was this Alec Bohm, which I claimed for $10 in that sale. This is numbered to $199. These tend to go for a little bit closer to $20, so I thought that was a pretty good deal on an Alec Bohm card. If you can get his auto for around, you know, $10, especially licensed, it's probably a pretty solid deal. It's not a rookie or anything, but Phillies obviously have a rabid fan base, and you know, so his cards tend to do pretty well. In fact, I'm not doing a good job of filling up the stage here. Let's go ahead and I'll start adding some stuff up here. You know, it's always hard to kind of multitask and think about doing that in the moment. Nelson Rada auto, I think that one was $1 in one of those sales. Adael Amador. You know, I've done really well on his cards. I think he tends to fly under the radar. Top 100 prospect. Maybe it's you know, a little bit of an unusual name, or the fact that he plays for the, you know, in the Rockies organization. But, you know, a really promising middle infield prospect for the Rockies. That one I think was $3 in a Twitter auction, something like that. Jackson Ferris, first chrome auto. When I bought this, he was a member of the Cubs, and I think he has since been traded to the Dodgers, but still a first chrome auto. I think that one was also in a Twitter auction. Got a good deal on that one. Speaking of Amador, there he is again. Adael Amador. This was in a Twitter auction. Orange Lava Chrome Pro Debut, numbered to 25. 25 out of 25. Really cool card. Got a really nice deal on that. I want to say it was something like $2, which, you know, honestly is a steal. So I decided to jump on that one. Jordan Balazovic, this one I think was $1.25 in a sale. And these are obviously orange Mega Box refractors, numbered to 25. There you go. You can see it. Another Bowman pickup from a Twitter auction. Kevin Parada, gold shimmer, top 100 prospect, one of the Mets' top prospects, actually. And that is numbered to 50, as the golds always are. Check this one out. Really cool. Topps Chrome doesn't have much in terms of relic cards, but this one was from, is it 2023? Yes, it is. So it has the authentication sticker and all that. You know, unfortunately, I went to look this up and it wasn't attached to a specific game, which that's usually what you can find with the authentication stickers. They always have, you know, that code right there, which you can look up on the MLB website. It usually tells you what specific game it's from. This one did not say. It said from February or something like that. So maybe it was just a, I don't know, a spring training game or something like that. But still, these tended to go for a good amount because they're jumbo game-used patches, and they're just really hard pulls. So I had a Mike Trout one of those a while back. So it was kind of cool to find that Miggy for a pretty good price. I think that one was $3 that one cost me, so I jumped on that one. Again, I was trying to put together some cards to grade. This is one I was hoping I'd be able to send along. Unfortunately, it just didn't meet my quality standards. And if it doesn't meet mine, you can be sure it's not going to meet PSA's. That's an O'Neal Cruz black and white Ray Wave, super cool card. I was initially encouraged because the centering is pretty good overall, and you don't see a break in the Ray Wave here, which it's very common to see breaks in those. But unfortunately, it had, I don't know, probably some minor issue on it that made me hold on to it and not send it along. So we'll go ahead, we'll put him up there too. I'm sure we've got some cooler cards I could put up there, but, you know, just want to fill up the stage. Laid out black parallel. Fernando Tatis, number 2/299, nothing crazy there. But we've got some other black parallels coming up. The rest of them happen to be Yankees. We've got this Thurman Munson. That is the 2020 set throwback to 1985, number to 299. Aaron Judge Action Stars black foil. These parallels are really subtle on the Action Stars. You want to look how it's filled in. The base Action Stars have all white text for these letters up here. And I saw this in a sale, and I said, that is not white text, it's black, and so I know it's numbered. And sure enough, it is numbered on the back to $2.99, so I got a good deal on that one. 20 Years of the Captain. This one was, I think, another Twitter auction win, numbered to $2.99 out of $2.99, as it turns out. And a couple more of the Captain. These are both parallels, 1988 black and 1988 blue. They're different images because they put different images in different products. One of them, I think, is Series 2, and one of them, I believe, is Update. Yeah, you can see the US right there. And the number means that one's from Update, and this one, I think, is from Series 2. So a couple of Derek Jeter cards right there. All right, and I'll go through this stack a little bit more quickly because I am taking a lot of time here. Some more stuff that came in recently. Adding to the blue parallel theme, Craig Biggio and this Vladimir Guerrero Greatest Hits 2022, both blue parallels. And some more favorites from the PBJ Singleton sale here. Let me go ahead and we'll stop right there. So, you know, he posted a ton of cards, and some of these just looked like they would be good pickups. Check these out. Some heritage from the aughts, from 2004, I think, to 2009, these tend to range from. So these two Miggies, one of them, I think, is an SP out of 2004, and the other one is from 2005. They were both really good deals. I think the 2004 cost me $6, and the 2005, I think, was, I don't know, maybe $1 or $2, something like that. Really good deal. And this Clayton Kershaw was $1, and these tend to go for, you know, a little bit more than that. I think they're around $10, something like that. So that was a pretty cool one. I think it would technically be considered a second-year Clayton Kershaw. I'm not 100% sure on that, but either way, a really cool find. Kershaw has a dedicated base of collectors, obviously, as well. Max Fried Green Refractor, number 299. A couple of little pickups here. Gypsy Queen Ricky Henderson SP. Yadier Molina, that's a second-year Molina out of 2005 Bowman Chrome? Yes, 2005 Bowman Chrome. And Ichiro, one of my PC guys, had to pick up this Ichiro Gold Artist Proof to 99. That's from his playing days out of Diamond Kings. So that was a good pickup for $1 as well. A couple of gold refractors just came in today, actually. Matt Olson Gold Refractor and Jacob Berry. Picked those up in a lot. I thought it was a pretty good deal. The Olson tends to resell for a good amount, so that is the biggest reason I jumped on that. Image variation, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. from 2023 Heritage, and again, it's really subtle, but it's right down there in the corner, as we showed off when I did my hobby box break of Heritage. So that one, I think, you know, again, I got a good deal on that one. Vlad's a PC guy anyway. Couple of all aces. We've got Nolan Ryan. Again, I explained the logic on him already. And Grayson Rodriguez, I think that one was $1. So a couple of, you know, in my opinion, no-brainer pickups there, as well as this rainbow foil, Grayson Rodriguez. You know, he's a post-hype guy at this point, which if you're looking for anybody that is undervalued in the hobby, post-hype guys like these two guys right here, in my opinion, you know, they start putting it together with a great sophomore campaign, and they start to fulfill on that potential everybody thought that they had, and then their cards could really start to take off. O'Neal Cruz in particular seems really underpriced to me. But again, do not follow my advice. You know, follow your own North Star there, okay? Tristan Cash's Gold rookie debut, numbered to 2023. I told you we'd have another Marvels in here. Here's a Jordan Walker. And all the Marvels are numbered, I do believe. The base are basically numbered out of 999, like this Jordan Walker. But What a super cool card. You know, I'm not big on Panini unlicensed cards, but one thing these definitely have going for them is they have such great foil and refractor designs that they factor into their cards, and that's a really cool one. So I like that a lot. How about Benny Agbayani, former Mets fan favorite, as the Topps Archives fan favorites logo hints at right there. I got that one in another Twitter auction. That one was a couple of bucks, so that was a pretty cool one. Took a chance on that. Hoyt Wilhelm, Yellow Ray Wave, got that for super duper cheap. I think this was 50 cents. I don't think I need him in my Hall of Fame PC, but I'm always on the lookout for numbered Hall of Famers. Like this Willie McCovey, silver border. This one I think was $1 in a Twitter sale as well. Numbered out of 99, as you can see right there. And that's out of, is it 2021 Topps Archives? Yes, 2021 Topps Archives. I do like that they put the number down in the bottom right there, like they did in the, is this the 09 design? So it's basically another nod to that. Picked up an Alex Rodriguez. This is a numbered Alex Rodriguez to 150. Generally, numbered cards, rare cards from the mid-aughts have kind of been getting popular in the hobby from what I've seen. You know, again, you don't want to just march blindly and go ahead and follow that advice because it'll only get you into trouble. But, you know, if you can find a good deal on one, you know, I will jump on it for sure. Ozzie Albies Purple Refractor Rookie. Not numbered again, but this one I should have put in with the rest of the batch there, and I did not. Did pick up a couple of football cards. Now, this was all from a batch, all from one lot that I found online. None of them are going to make the grade, unfortunately, in terms of sending away to PSA, but Caleb Williams obviously is going to be one of the top picks in the draft. I think he's likely to be the #1 pick. You know, you can go ahead and follow the quarterback rumblings as far as all that stuff goes. But these three cards cost me about $11 total, and it's a total steal because this one card here, this one first refractor, tends to go for around 10 to 15 on eBay. So it's going to pay for the whole lot right there. Really cool card. And again, you know, a guy who is going to have a really high stock basically from now through September, and then after that, he's going to have to prove it on the field. But, you know, if you're investing in anybody in the NFL offseason, Caleb Williams is about as good as it gets. That's an early risers insert. And another early risers insert, Bowman Chrome U, and this one is numbered to 99. I want to say these cards tend to go for more around like 20 bucks, something like that. So that was a really cool find. I was pretty psyched to see that one. But it is not my favorite card I picked up because my favorite card that I picked up, this is one of the best deals I have maybe found on Twitter ever. And the card is not in gem condition, but it is truly an elite card. Check this one out right here. Bobby Witt Jr. Topps Chrome Rookie Auto. And you can maybe kind of see, I'll try to show, there's a little scratch. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there below the Royals logo. There's a little scratch down there, so it is definitely not a gem. But these cards are, they tend to go for around, I don't know, $150, $200 is probably the value on this, and I got it for 20 in a Twitter stack sale. 20 bucks. I mean, what an absolute steal. Really, really great deal from Cards for Sale on Twitter. So thank you for that. Very much appreciate the great deal on this card. And, you know, I don't even think I can sell it because it's just such a cool card. And love having this Bobby card as part of my collection. So I'll add him over here to the stage, obviously. So that's what I've had coming in lately. You know, again, I will just repeat one more time. Don't follow my advice. These are just deals that I thought were good purchases in the moment and that I think I'll do well on for the ones that I do decide to resell. I do have more videos coming up for the channel. I have a bunch of Topps Chrome MVP buybacks. I'm going to go ahead and spend those at a couple of my local card shops here. And much like last year's video, we'll see what I end up with. So you can keep an eye out for that. And, you know, like I said before, if you want to enter to win that Ultra Pass, you can see the details in the video description below. But basically, you want to like this video, comment, and leave the password that I dropped around the middle of the video. And if you are a U.S. resident, you will be eligible to win 2 cards from my prize box. So thank you again for tuning in. Always appreciate each of you taking time out to watch these videos. It's really, really cool. And I'll have more for you in the future. Thank you so much.